Hui! Aloha mai kako. Welcome to our hula class. Welcome to our halau. My name is Kumu Kanoi, and this is Halau na Puahala Kunoi Ke Kai. We're coming to you live from Nu'uanu Valley on the island of Oahu, and we're so happy to have you folks joining from all over the world. Be sure to let us know in the comments where you're joining from and say hello to your global hula ohana, your hula brothers and sisters all over. Today we're going to be covering third verse of Pua ʻAʻaliʻi, which we've been doing for, obviously, this is the third week. But it is also Mahina ʻŌlelo Hawaiʻi, which is Hawaiian Language Month. So we will be sharing an ʻŌlelo Noʻeau, a proverb, and of course doing all of our normal stuff, chants, prayers, all of that good stuff. So without any further stalling, I believe it is time. Aloha ho mai. Welcome back. At this time, at the beginning of our class, we always start the same way. So we're going to do our chants and prayers, starting off, of course, with a mele written by King David Kalakaua and Henry Berger. This one is called Hawaii Pono'i, which means my Hawaii or my very own Hawaii. And it is an anthem that was written for the nation of Hawaii and is now used as our state anthem. So you generally only hear this verse, Pauku 1, and the hui or the chorus, but in our hula class, we do all three. So, ku iluna, stand on up. Palikekua, your back is straight like a cliff. Mahina ʻŌlelo, your face shines with the brightness of the moon. And we have our high Hawaii, our flag. And we're going to be doing all three verses. Hawaii pono'i pa. Hawaii pono'i nanai komo'i. Kalani ʻaliʻi, he ʻaliʻi. Mahualani e kamehameha Makua lani e Kamehameha e nā kaua e pale me ka ihe. Mahalo nui. At this time, we can put our flag away. And the next thing that we normally do is wish an aloha or a welcome, hello to everyone who's joining us live on Facebook and on YouTube. So I see that some of you have already hit that little share button in the comments also to let your friends know that you're at Hula and you would like them to join them. Go ahead and hit that button if you would like. And I want to give a big aloha to Kazue Sato in Yapana, Japan. Aloha Kazue, nice to see you. Angelica Damaro in Germany. Of course, I see Patricia ready. She's Makoko ready to go in Boston. Angelique Schmidt-Temblor, also from Germany. Aloha. We also have some other friends. Barbara Underwood. I know you love this mu'u. This one is a gift to me from Uncle Kimo. So mahalo for that. Barbara Underwood is right here in Kailua Kona on the island of Hawaii. Not this island, but the other one. Abella, Lealoha Carol from Long Beach, Kaleponi, California. Hey, I was just teaching my keiki yesterday. I'm going to California. Hello, Kaleponi. I'm actually just wishful thinking that we could go on vacation, but maybe we'll come visit you. Linda Krause in Pennsylvania. Aloha mai kako. Welcome on YouTube. Shout out to Rose and Jim and all the folks that normally watch. Barbara, you folks are over there on YouTube. It's good to see you. Okay, at this time, we're going to do our formal aloha in the form of a formal aloha. Oh gosh. Okay. So we're doing Oli Aloha by Kumu Pilahi Paki in honor of Hawaiian Language Month, Mahina ʻŌlelo Hawaiʻi. I've been sharing a little bit of the translation of the chant with you each week. So we already did this part, right? And we did this part last week. So shall we do this part down on the bottom? Okay, very good. So the bottom stanza or the bottom pauku, little paragraph, says, Alamae kalahui, which means, hey, all you nation of Hawaii, people of Hawaii, friends of Hawaii, wake up. Yeah, like ʻAʻaliʻi, that's what it says. Alamai, wake up, rise up. Laulae kaulana, our people are spread wide. Laula. E kaulana, and we're famous. We're well known all around the world. O mai ka lehu. O mai is sometimes heard as eo mai. And we're actually going to do a verse coming up in the hula that says eo mai. So this o mai kind of ties in. O mai means to call or to answer. So it's kind of a back and forth conversation. Lehu are all of the many people. So we're saying, we're calling out to you. You better answer our call. Ha'aheo oe e Hawaii means Hawaii is proud, and you are proud of Hawaii. Ano ai no ki aloha means greetings with aloha, with love. Ano ai no ki aloha. So that is our bottom section of Oli Aloha. We're going to go from the tippy top from Akahaina, Hawaii. For Oli Aloha, make sure you're standing proud and you can address the whole anaina, whole audience, also known as the lehu. You see it in that. So make sure you look all across the lehu while you're doing your Oli Aloha. Okay, here we go. Oli Aloha, pa. Akahaina Hawaii, lo kahi a kulike. Olu kamana o. Ha'a kokulana. Aho nui alana kila. Aloha mai nā Hawaii, ke aloha no kau mea nui. E o mai nā Hawaii, nā pua, lei, nā mamo. Ala mai e ka lahui, laula e kaulana. O mai e ka lehu. Ha'aheo o e Hawaii. Ano ai no ke aloha. Ano ai no ke aloha. 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 Nice job. Okay, at this time, we're going to noho ilalo, which means to have a seat. And we're going to do our prayers. So our prayers, we have two of them that we share. The first one you might be familiar with as the Hawaiian doxology or ka mele hoʻomaikai. We do two verses. So we're going to do both the one that was translated by missionary Hiram Bingham as well as Kumu Haunani Bernardino. So here we go. Hawaiian doxology ho'onani pa. Ho'onani ka makua mau. Ke keiki me ka uhane no. Ke akua mau ho'omai ka ipu. Ko ke au, ko ke lau. Kuno ha'a ha'a ko ka honua. Na uli uli o ke kai. Na anola ni kauhoku. Na na ni o ka onai au. Amen. Mahalo nui for that. Our second prayer is done in the call and response style. In Hawaiian, we call that the kahohoa style because I'm a hoa, you're a hoa, we're all hoa, we are friends. No smiles from the kids this morning. Okay. Eke akua pa. Eke akua.
Eke akua.
Mahalo no.
Mahalo no.
Mahalo ya oi.
Mahalo ya oi.
No kei ala.
No kei ala.
Amene.
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 Mahalo. Sorry, I have like gullah gullahs in my throat. Can you hear that? I'm so sorry. I apologize. All right. At this time, we always kind of move into a little bit of Hawaiian language lesson because we like to ask you, pehea kia ni la. Pehea kia ni la means how is the weather? And normally we have not a cloud in the sky. And today it's kind of similar. Are there still those little tiny clouds outside? This is our view outside our window. Oh my gosh, they got blown away. They're gone. I swear there were clouds earlier. It just likes to show off for you. Yeah. So, Eames. Pehea kia ni la, how is the weather? Manuanu ike yela. Ai, hela malie no. It's really hard to teach them new vocabulary when the weather is always the same. That's right. That's right. So Im said it is a little bit vela, hela vela keia, because there's no clouds to block away the sun. So that's absolutely correct. Correct. I don't know. So let us know how the weather is where you are in the world. I hope that it is as beautiful as it is here. Okay. At this time, since we have no clouds, we're going to bring out the sun. We're going to do ʻAʻaliʻi, written by Kumu Pualani Kanaka Ole. This one is done with your hands cupped together, and you're going to go upoho, upoho, and then pa'i. So cupped hands 2 times, and then pa'i. Ready? Pa. ʻAʻaliʻi, kalai kahikina, I ka moana hohonu, pi'i ka leva nu'u, I ka hikina ayakala. ʻAʻaliʻi, and stop right there. Wow, it must be Saturday morning because here comes the street sweeper again. Okay, this time we're going to go through ʻAʻaliʻi with some hand motions that describe it. So let's go through it very slowly. ʻAʻaliʻi means wake up. Remember we said alamae kalahui? Yeah, ʻAʻaliʻi. Kala is the sun, so we're going to make the sun. I ka hikina means in the east, not the west or the north or the south, but the east. I ka moana, it looks like the sun is coming out of the moana or the deep ocean. Ka moana hohonu, dive down deep. That's it. Pi'i kalava. We're climbing up to the highest part of the heavens. Kalava nu'u, all the way up. Ikahikina, over there in the east. Ayakala, there the sun. There's the sun. Ealae means wake up. Okay, so this last time through now, let's try it with hands and chanting. No clapping. Okay, last one. Ealae, oia. Ealae, kala ikahikina, ikamoana. Kamoana honu, pi'i kaleva, kaleva nu'u, ikahikina, ayakala, ealae. I don't know, I just added that in at the end. All right, at this time, we're going to move on. Oh, I did the second time was just slowly with hand motions, and then the third time was chanting with hand motions. Sometimes I do it weird. Will you give me a pass for today? Okay, fine, he said. Okay. Eho mai. This one we also do 3 times. I'll try to actually do it 3 times. Eho mai, written by Edith. Ke kuhi kuhi pu'u o ʻAʻaliʻi o kohala kanaka ole. It's so cute, you know, I teach this chant to my music students at school because the meaning of it says, give us all of the knowledge about our mele or our songs. So we do this before every single class. And I have these 2 boys from they're of Japanese ancestry, and they stand outside my door and they try to say Auntie Edith's name with their eyes closed before they come in. They say, Ke kuhi kuhi pu'u o ʻAʻaliʻi o kohala kanaka ole, and then they come inside. Isn't that funny? That's their password. Anyways. Okay. Eho mai, we're going to do this 3 times each time. Hapai koleo, lift up your voice, and we're going to modulate. Okay, so here we go. Eho mai, pa. Eho mai ka ike mai luna mai e o na mea huna Noʻeau na mele. Eho mai, eho mai. Eho mai eho mai ka ike mai luna mai e o na mea huna Noʻeau na mele. Eho mai, eho mai, eho mai eho mai ka ike mai luna mai e o na mea huna Noʻeau na mele. Eho mai, eho mai, eho mai e. Mahalo. I know. The street sweeper, I swear, it's right outside. I don't know if you could see it. If you put the outside camera, can they see the street sweeper going by? There it is. There's the street sweeper. It's going to park right in front of our house. But I think you can't hear it on the microphone. But there. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Ahuiho, bye. Okay. Anyways, go grab your ipu. It's time for... I know you folks can't hear it, and you probably think I'm crazy, but I swear, it's just bananas. Their timing is impeccable. Okay, so here we have our ipu, made of a hollowed out gourd, a cousin to the pumpkin and the kabocha and all those fun things. The ipu that we use for the ipu is called the ipu ava ava. Can you say ava ava? Ava ava means kind of sour bitter. So the ipu ava ava is not good for eating, but it is good for...
I like sour.
You like sour? Not that kind of sour. It's kind of like...
Mean.
Yeah, bad taste. Ipu ava ava is bleh. So we're going to start with our mele ipu heke ole to make our ipu. First step is to chop off the top portion, then dig out the guts, sand the sides, and then we get to dip it in the ocean to kind of cure it. We'll make 2 of them, okay? Hana wau I ka ipu heke ole, pa. Hana wau I ka ipu heke ole, I ka ipu heke ole. Hana wau I ka ipu heke ole, I ka papa hana Noʻeau hana hou. Hana wau I ka ipu heke ole, I ka ipu heke ole. Hana ika ipu heke ole. Ika papa hana Noʻeau. And let's stay on this chant. I just wanted to point out one thing since it's Hawaiian Language Month. Ola. When you see Ola, we have someone sneezing in the background over here. Okay. When you see on the words, it says hana. Oh, and so some of you have written to me and said, Kumu, I think you have a typo on your slides. But actually, when we have that word oh, it means me or I. And we often will slip in a little W sound. You might have seen this when you see the phrase aloha wau ya oi, aloha vau ya oi. So oh, wau, vau, they're all the same word. It just kind of depends on what, dialect you might be speaking or what island you're from. So when we see hanau, you could say it hanau ika ipu heke ole, but you can also say it with the v. Hanavau ika ipu heke ole, or you could even say W. Hanau ika ipu heke ole. Isn't that confusing? You're welcome. Okay, let's move on to our. You have a question? Yeah, tell me. What is your question?
It sounded like it was so quiet because there was no street sweeper.
Oh, I know, right? For once, there was no street sweeper while we were doing that chant. I know. He was missing the street sweeper. Okay, enough about the street sweeper. Sorry, guys. Let's go on to our beats. Okay. Beats by Dre. Okay, grab your ipu. Your right hand is going to start with the ka'ekiloloi. That's a little rattling sound like that. That's it. Very good. Then the pa beat is a combination of u and te. Remember, every time we do the u, that's when you can insert your ka'ekiloloi. So you're going to get u, te 4 times. Go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Stop there. Good. Second beat is called the kahela. That's the u, te 4 times. Go. 1, 2, 3, and stop. The last beat is called cuckoo, and it's ooh, te. Every time you hit ooh, you get to do that little extra. Ready? And cuckoo 4 times. A 1, and a 2, 3, last one, 4, and stop right there. Very good. We do some little patterns. We've been getting progressively harder each week. So this week, okay, let's do this. You're going to do, where's my pointer? Okay, so we're going to do pa, kahela, cuckoo. Easy, right? Okay, oya, pa, kahela, and cuckoo. Nice job. Okay. Oh, he says I have a tick when my head moves like this. Yeah, I was trying to give him a hint. Okay. The next pattern is going to be this. Pa, kahela, pa. Okay? Oya, pa, kahela, and a pa. That's it. Okay, ready for a really hard one? Okay. Let's do this. Pa kahela cuckoo. That's the beginning part. Okay. Then pa kahela. Then pa kahela cuckoo. Then kahela pa. Okay. Easy. Start with pa kahela cuckoo. Good luck. Ready, set, here we go. Pa kahela and cuckoo. Pa kahela. It goes pa kahela, pa kahela. We have pa kahela and cuckoo. Kahela pa, kahela and a pa, kahela and a pa. Nice job. Put your ipu away, away. I always sing the same songs. Let's Kuiluna stand on up. So, since it is Mahina ʻŌlelo Hawaiʻi, every week we have been sharing a little bit of Hawaiian language with you. We have our ʻŌlelo Noʻeau, which I forgot my book today. Can you grab my book? You know where it is? It's on the cart over there. So, the ʻŌlelo Noʻeau book was put together by Mary Kavenapukui, who's famous for compiling the Hawaiian language dictionary, but sort of in the same process of her scholarly work, she also gathered all of these proverbs from kupuna and native speakers all around Hawaii, and she put together this text right here, which is called ʻŌlelo Noʻeau. And every week we've been sharing one little snippet of this one with you. And this week we're actually sharing one that's related to another that we shared before. So in week 1, if you go back and watch the replay of week 1, we shared a proverb about the ʻAʻaliʻi. And this week's proverb is also about the ʻAʻaliʻi. So let's go ahead and pull that up. This is number 579. Now, just to tell you a little bit about the previous one, the previous ʻŌlelo Noʻeau said, nope, not that one. Sorry. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so the original one that we shared said the ʻAʻaliʻi can stand up to any wind. Yeah, he ʻaʻaliʻi kuma kaniau. I am a strong standing ʻaʻaliʻi, because the ʻaʻaliʻi, although it is kind of a thin plant, it's very flexible. Kind of like I think in Japanese culture they talk about bamboo this way, that it's strong but flexible, right? So the ʻaʻaliʻi is kind of similar to that. It can grow in very rough conditions, and it can stand up to wind and rain and all kinds of beatings. So it's very, very resilient. Yeah. So that's the first one that we shared. Now, this one is kind of interesting. So if you look at the one that we shared today, number 579, it says, he hina naka ʻaʻaliʻi kumakani, he ula'a pu me ka lepo. Okay, so I know that's a lot of Hawaiian words. Hina is the name of my ipu because she likes to lie down. So remember I said hina means to topple or to fall. So this one says, when the ʻaʻaliʻi falls, it pulls up the ball of roots and all the dirt with it. Yeah. So this is kind of an interesting one. You know, we talk about the ʻaʻaliʻi being very, very, very resilient, but it also has a very intricate root ball. And so this is kind of a saying that says, if I'm going down, I'm taking you down with me. You know, it's sort of a last, famous last words or something like that. You know, if you were going down to battle, or if you were in a fight with someone and you kind of were spiteful and you said, well, if I'm going down, you're going down too. That's sort of what the idea of this. It says, when I, a powerful man, I don't know why they say man, but when I, a powerful man, falls, others will fall with me. Kind of an interesting thought. Maybe not the nicest thing to say. Maybe you should just be ha'a and say, I concede, or something like that. But kind of makes me think of a certain politician. Anyways, we're going to move on. Okay, so so this is the flower that we're talking about in our hula. So we're going to go ahead and review our hula at this time. You can actually take a break, sir. He already knows the hula. He doesn't have to review it. Okay, so we've done 3 verses so far. I'm going to review verses 1 and 2. That's pauku e kahi and e lua right now, really quickly. But if today is your first day with us on our hula, welcome. And we hope that you'll come back again. But you may want to review verses 1 and 2 before next week so that you can kind of catch up on this. Okay? So here we go. Pauku e kahi, verse number 1. Ikeanu says in the cold. So you're going to bring your hands out in front of your shoulders, and then you're going to bring it into cold. Now, this cold motion is pretty much the only time when your elbows should be collapsed into your body. Yeah, you don't want to dance like this. But for ikeanu, you can bring your elbows in. Okaua, you're going to bring your hands up to the left side, 45-degree angle over your head. And then the ki pu'u is a rain. Okay, and then you're going to rain down the other way. Ke pā mai, it touches your skin and it sort of numbs it. It's like a stinging feel. So you're going to, from your shoulder, you're going to take your right hand and you're going to swipe up and then down, and then reverse it with the left hand, up and then down. I am mirroring you, by the way. So your left hand out, right hand goes up and down, and then reverse it up and down. Okay, let's try just the hands for first one. Ike anu. Ready? And pa. Ike anu o kaua ki pu'u pu'u. And the rain, other side. Touch in the center. Ke pa mai. Ke pa mai. Ma'ele to the skin. Ika ili. Both sides. Got that? The feet work for this is pretty simple. We're going to start with a kaholo to the right and left. Let's just do the feet to start. Ready? Holo to the side. Ike anu o kaua ki pu'u pu'u. Ke pa mai ma'ele ka ili. Okay, let's try hands and feet together. Ike anu and ike anu o kaua ki pu'u pu'u. Ke pa mai means to touch. Ke pa mai ma'ele ka ili. That's that verse right there. All right. So remember, if you need a slower review, the replay of this one where we spent more time on that verse is available for you to watch. Let's go on to verse number 2. Pauku Elua talks about the uhivai, and the uhivai is like a fog that hangs on the top of the mountain. Which mountain, you might ask? Well, Mauna Kea, because we're talking about the place over there, Odea, the big island of Hawaii. Okay, so on Olu Olu, it's so pleasant in this fog. Your hands are going to cross in front of your face, and you're going to open this curtain of misty fog right in front of you. So one kaholo is to close your hands. One kaholo is to open the curtain of fog. So after that, you're going to kaholo to, let's add the feet. Holo to the right. Olu olu kauhivai. Now for Mauna Kea, you're going to, Eames, I'm going to add this. After your hands come this way, let's look to the left. Follow this hand. And then we're going to go forward and up to Mauna Kea. For Mauna Kea, we're going to bring our hands sort of to this triangular shape, but no need to connect the thumbs like this. We're just going to bring them here. Okay? So looking from the left up to the top. Okay? So let's try that. This is all kaholo so far. Olu olu and olu olu kauhivai. Keep following that hand. O Mauna Kea. Then malaila means over there was where I picked all of the flowers. So for au, you're going to come into yourself. There I picked. You're going to pluck with two hands, flip the palms, and other side, flip. And then out in front, you're going to pick two blossoms. Let me come a little bit closer so you can see that motion a little bit more clearly. So your palms are facing sort of to the back, and you're just going to grab them into fists facing up like this. Then take it to the other side, palms facing down, and then grab. And then in front, palms down to flower. So you're going to make that nice and smooth flowing motion. So you're going to pick, pick, down and up. Okay? So let's try just the hands for this. Olu olu, crossing at the fog. Olu olu kauhivai. O Mauna Kea. Malaila i ohiku upua ʻAʻaliʻi. Down and pick. Good. So when you get after your Mauna Kea, kaholo right and left, on Malaila, when you point forward, we're going to kaholo forward at an angle. So let's just do that footwork. So it's just like a regular kaholo, but instead of going to the side, oops, sorry, Hina, you're going to go a little bit forward at an angle. So forward, together, forward, tap, back, 2, 3, tap. We have actually another camera that we can show you. This is our Vavai cam, so you can see the feet work just a little bit better. So let's go forward, ready, right foot goes forward, 2, 3, tap, back, 2, let me raise my mu'u up a little bit. Again, forward, 2, 3, tap, back. Once again, don't forget to bend the knees, move the hips forward, 2, 3, tap, back, 2, 3, tap. Yeah, it's a little different because on the kaholo to the side, we bring the feet exactly together before we split them. Yeah, step together, step together. But when we do the kaholo imua, moving forward, we don't have to bring the feet together because then it starts looking like dum, 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 dum. Yeah, we don't want to do that. So you can split the feet so that they pass just a little bit. One, look at this left foot. It's going to come just a little bit before and then step together. Same thing going back. Left foot going back. Right foot comes back a little bit and then back together. What we don't want to do is cross the feet. So please do not step, step, step. No, that's a different kind of dance. Okay, we never cross the feet for hula. Okay, let's come back up to the main camera. So this one is going to be malailao. When you point towards this angle, we're going to kaholo towards that angle. Ready, set, malailao. And then to yourself, ʻiohi ku'u pua. How was that? Let's add that to olu olu. Ready, holo right. Olu olu ka'uhiwai o mauna ke ea malailau ʻiohi ku'u. Now pua ʻaʻaliʻi. When you pick towards the left, we're going to sway towards the right. And then opposite, left. And then we have what's called a hela. Point the right foot forward on the down of the flower, bring it in, and then point the left foot forward. Okay, so let's just talk about just those feet for that bottom section. We're gonna ka'o, ka'o, hela, and hela. You wanna see that in the vavai cam? Okay, here it is. So here we go. Ready, set, ka'o, sway right, sway left, and hela, and hela. I want you to pay attention that my heels in the style that I was taught are very flat. Some people, when they ka'o, they lift the heels, and sometimes when they hela, they lift the heels. That is a style, probably a different line of hula. The style that I was taught from my kumu, and a couple of my kumu actually, is very, very flat-footed. You don't have to bend super low, but keep the heels down. So ka'o, ka'o. I'll turn to the side so you can see what my heels are doing. Hopefully it's nothing. Ka'o, ka'o, and hela, and hela. Okay, turn back to the front. Ready, and last time it's a ka'o, ka'o, and hela, and hela. Okay, so let's try now. Come back. Yep, we're going to do pick, pick, and hela, and hela. Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. Pick, pick, hela, and hela. I don't know why I said 5, 6, 7, 8. I never say that. That was so weird. Like, I was like a Broadway choreographer. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I don't know. Wasn't that weird? I was like, okay, I guess I'm saying that. Okay, sorry. Okay, ready? We're going to ka'o to the right. Ready, go. Pick, pick, and hela, okay? Very good. Now let's try that whole verse, olu olu, put it together, and then we're going to try it with the music. You ready when we try the music? Okay, olu olu, holo to the right. Olu olu, ka'uhiwai, the fog at Mauna Kea, o Mauna Kea. Kaholo forward. Malailau, to yourself. ʻiohi ku'u pua ʻaʻaliʻi, hela front. Olu olu once again. Olu olu ka'uhiwai o Mauna Kea. Malailau ʻiohi ku'upua ʻaʻaliʻi pu'ukua. Hela and right. Okay, let's let the music play because I cannot talk and sing and do all the things. You joining me, Eames, from the beginning? Yep. Just kidding. My speaker went to sleep. Now. Okay. How about now? Thanks for your patience, friends. Yep. Oh, kaholo to the right, I forgot to say. And left. Ike anu in the cold of the rain. Ki pu'u pu'u rain. Ke pa mai, it touches in the front and it numbs my skin. Up and down. Ike anu. Ki pu'u pu'u rain. Ke pa mai, touch and it numbs the skin. Follow your hands from your shoulder, look up and down. Olu olu, this fog is so calm and pleasant at Mauna Kea. Malaila over there, Odea. Au means me or vo. I pick my ʻAʻaliʻi blossoms. Olu olu repeats. Olu olu kauhiwai o Mauna Kea. Malaila Odea. I pick flowers of first verse. Ike anu. Ki pu'u pu'u rain. Other side. Touch in the front and open. Numbing the skin. Up, down, and stop right there. Good. Nice job. Hey. So I sort of snuck that in there. This recording that we're using is me singing it because I don't like to use other folks' recordings on Facebook because, we want to make sure that we don't steal other people's stuff. But this version is based very, very closely on Ho'okena's original arrangement of this. So if you're going to be dancing this with the Ho'okena version, which is the one you should use, there is an instrumental portion and you can actually dance any of the verses. Any of the verses will fit there. But I like to kind of jump back to the first verse because that's the one that we're super ma'a to, the one that we're very familiar with. Okay? So when we hit that instrumental verse, you can just back to that one. If you're practicing your hulas, you can dance any verse, whichever one you need more work on, okay? But just know if you're dancing with Ho'okena live, you happen to be out and about and Ho'okena is playing and you ask for this song, they may not play the instrumental verse because they know most of the time hula dancers just want to dance the verses with them singing. So just listen up, be very, very aware, and just know if they're gonna do the instrumental or they're gonna move right on to verse 3, which is what we're going to do now. So today's verse, Pauku e Kolu, is verse number 3. And remember I talked about O mai kalehulehu. That was from the earlier chant that I explained to you. O mai means call and response, call and answer. So e o mai, that e just makes it a little bit more emphatic, like we must, okay? E o mai ku'upua ʻAʻaliʻi. It says, I call out to my ʻAʻaliʻi flowers. Now, my grandma is a green thumb and she actually does talk and sing to her flowers, but that's not exactly what this verse is talking about. In this verse, the ʻAʻaliʻi flowers are not flowers at all. The person who wrote this song, do we still have a picture of Anuenue Punua, the composer? There she is. So Anuenue Punua is a composer, a teacher, a school teacher, and also she's a mea hula. She's a hula dancer. She dances for Manu Boyd, and this song was actually written for her halau, for her hula sisters, and for her kumu. So their halau is named for the ʻAʻaliʻi flower. So in this verse, when she calls out to her flowers, she's actually calling out to her friends, her hula sisters, her classmates in Papa Hula or Hula class. And she's saying to them in verse number 3, maybe we can bring back, yep. She says, Kahoa kupa'ai kamakani. Basically, my friends who stand steadfast in the wind. So no matter what gusts, gales, troubles, tribulations come to us, whatever obstacles we have to overcome, maybe it might be preparing for a competition or an uniki or something like that, a graduation, she says we can stand together to go through anything. And that's how I feel about you folks too out there in our global hula ohana. With you folks kind of backing us up, we can get through all of this crazy times. So that's what this verse talks about. Eo mai ku'upua ʻAʻaliʻi. Okay, so left hand is going to be at your, come Imzi. You want to learn verse 3? Okay, so your left hand is going to go by the side of your mouth. And we're mirroring you, so okay. Left hand goes by your side of your mouth, and your right hand is going to go from one corner to the other corner. Yeah, I know that's a little confusing on the mirroring part. So let's start again. Left hand at your mouth. Right hand is going to go from corner to corner. So I call, remember, eomai has a reciprocal action, which is the answer. So switch the hands now, and we're going to go from corner to corner. Very good. So kind of yin and yang, eomai. Okay, ready and go. Eomai ku'upua. At this point, ʻAʻaliʻi, we're going to bring two hands from out to front. And then this is a little bit different flower motion than we've done before. Bring it into your chest and then flower. That's kind of different, right? So you're going to go out, front, chest, and flip. Very good. We're going to get rid of the lyrics for a moment, and then I want to show this to you in the overhead camera because we do have that. Hopefully it's still working. Does that one work today? Hello there. Okay, so one more angle just for you to be able to see this. So move up just a little bit so that they can see you. Okay, so start with your left hand across your mouth, not across, next to your mouth, and your right hand is going to draw across. Eomai, switch, ku'upua, then bring the right hand out. ʻAʻaliʻi, forward into your chest, flip, and flower. Shall we try that one more time at this angle? Okay, eomai, ready, go. Eomai ku'upua ʻAʻaliʻi, and flip and over. That's it. Okay, come back to the regular camera. Without the lyrics, let's try one more time so you can see our hands. When your hands go out, it's just about 45. It doesn't have to be all the way out to the side because then Eames is going to tickle my under armpit because he's getting that tall. Okay, eomai, left hand at your mouth, right hand is going to cross. Oya. Eomai ku'upua. Hands out first. ʻAʻaliʻi. Pick the flower. That's it. Okay? The next part says, kahoa kupa'a, my friends that stand steadfast. You're going to actually take your hands back in and around, and they're going to end back in the center. Yeah? So it has to kind of come around and hold fast. And even if the wind blows us, we're going to hold on strong. Okay? So for that part, you lift up the hands and put them back down again. Yeah? Putting down the hammer. Boom. Okay. So ready? Kahoa kupa'a, circle the hands around. Kahoa kupa'a ika. On kamakani, your left hand is going to drop down. Your right hand is going to make a wind. And it's going to stop there. And then the left hand is going to make a wind. And then it's going to stop there. That's it. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So can we go from kahoa kupa'a, my friends that hold on tight? Ready, go. Kahoa kupa'a ika makani. Left hand and yeah, that's it. Okay. So let's try the whole thing from eomai. Ready? And cross your body. Eomai ku'upua. Out first. ʻAʻaliʻi. Pick from your heart because they're my close friends. Kahoa kupa'a ika makani. Left and stop. Very good. I think, when we do the winds, let's put our other hand to the waist just so it's not flailing around. Yeah? And then this one can go adding on to there. Good. All right. I know. What did you have for breakfast? Nothing. That's the problem. Sorry. Don't call CPS. Okay. Eomai. Left hand at your mouth. Right hand, we're going to kaholo to the right. Ready? And kaholo. Eomai. Switch. ku'upua. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to teach you these feet work separately. Remember I said I was going to do that? Shoots. Okay. So we're going to do kaholo just like we did. Kaholo go. Holo to the right and kaholo to the left. Now, the next move is going to be called a kavelu. So you're going to take your right foot and your right foot is going to step your other right foot, sorry. Your right foot forward and together, and the left foot goes back and together. Okay, so we're going to complete this whole sequence 2 times. Okay, so let's go to the vavai cam so you can see our feet a little bit better. Ready, and kaholo to the right. 2, 3, and left. Forward on the right. Ba-da-da, forward and together and back. Repeat again. To the right. 2, 3, and left. 2, 3, and forward on the right. Let's try it again and go. Eomahi ku'upua ʻAʻaliʻi. Back on the left. Kahoa kupa'a I ka makani. This is a hard angle to watch, yeah? Let's go back to the main. I was getting confused because I'm looking at that one and that one. And oh my gosh, okay. All right, so now let's add it all together. Okay? You ready to give it a try? Not convincing. Okay. Eomai, left hand at your mouth. Right hand is going to cross while you move towards the right. Ready? And go. Eomai ku'upua. Go forward, hands open. A'ali'i. Out and in. Kahoa kupa'a. Hold on. Ika wind. Makani. Back on the left. One more time. Eomai. Good job. Eomai ku'upua. Forward, right. A'ali'i. Forward and back. What are you doing? Kahoa kupa'a. Hold it. Ika makani. Wow. Left and remind me to feed him breakfast next week. Okay. Let's give it a try. Verse number 3, you did a great job. I know that one is a little tricky, but you're doing awesome. Eomai kaholo right. I'm so sorry, that verse is very out of tune. I was tired. Gosh, get some auto-tune, girl. Okay, that was our verse number 3. Before we end with poi balls, we're going to dance the whole thing, verse 1, 2, and 3. And then I'll do a quick commercial during poi balls, okay? Here we go. From the tippy top, tippy mountain. Kaholo hand opposition. Ike anu in the cold. It's hard to sing like Manuhoi, you know, especially when you're a girl. Look up at your hands and other hands and your skin. Follow that. Hand up to Mauna Kea. Malaila means over there. Au is myself or I. I pick the flowers. I pluck. I pluck. I pluck. Olu olu. Mauna Kea. let's try eo mai ku'upua. Forward. ʻAʻaliʻi. We'll practice this one extra. Ka hoa kupa'a I ka makani. Okay, let's try it. Second time. Eo mai. Eo mai ku'upua. Forward. And back. And ka hoa kupa'a. Kamakani is the wind. Okay, let's third time. Eo mai. Last time. Eo mai. Eo mai. Forward. Hands open first. And then into self and back. Gather round. Right hand up. And left hand. Good job. All right, grab your poi balls if you have them. I'm gonna do a quick little commercial during Hoki Hoki. So we're gonna pull up the calendar of, oops, that's not what I wanted. Why? Okay. Hoki Hoki, of course, is not a Hawaiian song. It is from New Zealand, a folk song. And it goes with the poi balls, which are an exercise to do coordination. Okay. While Eames is doing some poi balls in the background over there, I might join you, I might not. For the rest of February, this is our calendar. Thank you to those of you that told me, Kumu, something is missing. Actually, a lot of things were missing. So on Tuesdays, we have our ongoing weekly classes. We've been working on the mele mauna leo this month, and it's not too late to join in, but next month we will be starting a brand new hula. So actually we'll be finishing mauna leo this Tuesday with my weekly classes. If you have missed out and you would still like to learn mauna leo, you can also sign up for our Sunday one-day workshop on Sunday, February 27th. That's not this Sunday, but the next Sunday that's coming up, and we will do a Zoom hula workshop for people all around the world to learn the entire song in one day. There you go. Also, on top of those workshops on Tuesdays, on Thursdays, I'm now doing a faculty and staff hula. So for my friends at Punahou School, those of you that work with me at Punahou, I hope that you can join us. We're doing ka paniolo nui o Molokai on Thursdays. That's in person. And then on Fridays, we have our beginning class of keiki, which is totally full. And then our intermediate class, which is a slightly more advanced, older set of keiki that come here to the halau. We're so happy to have them back. And then, of course, our Saturdays, every Saturday, almost without fail, sometimes with some fails. But we're right here on Facebook and YouTube for Hula with you. So we hope that you have been enjoying it. If you would like to continue to learn, the Zoom hula options are always a good option. And we do a recording of that workshop too. So if you can't make it right at the time of the Zoom hula workshop, you will still have the opportunity to download a link for that. So sign up for that. We have a monthly membership that you can sign up for that you can get all of those and everything that comes out every month after that. So I think that's it for commercials. What do you think? Yeah. Happy Mahina ʻŌlelo Hawaiʻi. Thank you for being with us, learning a little bit more about our hula and mele and Hawaiian culture. Until next time, from all of us, keep practicing and ahui ho.